This is a crazy cow video.
Growing up,
Say there,
she really
Roger.
was the girl next door.
I got
She was
this here
athletic and
problem.
loved to play sports.
I thought maybe you could help me with it.
This is a special report from the WB11
I've
News.
been watching this here
You
video,
are looking at a live shot right
and
now.
there's
of the
just a
World
few
Trade Center.
things
It is
I
on
can't
fire.
figure
We
out.
believe a plane crashed into that center just a bit ago. I'm Lynn White, sitting with Sukanya Krishnan, and we're going to tell you more and more about the story as it unfolds. You can see the picture
these
right
ladies
now. This building
pretty
is over
smart.
100 stories tall.
They got
We
themselves
understand
a job
plane,
on
a twin-engine
that
plane, either a
television.
727 or a 737, crashed into the building.
As you can see, the black smoke billowing out. This is over
They're
100
talking about
stories. This
that
happened around
911
8:30. That's what we are
terrorism
hearing. Eyewitness
plot
accounts
where
are
those
saying that there is debris falling to the
Iraqis
ground,
came and
as well
blew
as
up our buildings.
people are evacuating on the streets. Of course, that whole area of Lower Manhattan is being closed down as firefighters are called to the scene and are fighting this. Of course, this is an eerie scene as we look at our Metro Cam looking east, I believe, looking east down the
And I
river,
want
and
you
you
to
can
see
see the
something
black
here.
smoke billowing into the crowd. A lot of uncertainty right now as to what is happening. You can see there are choppers. I believe that could be a police helicopter that is... Oh!
Right
Wow.
where
We just saw...
Oh my
these ladies
goodness,
was
you are
talking
looking at
about
another
it.
live picture right now.
Another airplane
Oh my
done hit
goodness.
that tower.
What I
It looks
believe
to
was a
be-
plane that just hit
Another plane. This
Tower
does not
2.
look like an accident of any kind at this point. Another plane has hit Tower 2,
Now,
the Twin
I
Towers.
tell you,
You hate
these
to say the
women
word,
must
but
be
what comes to
psychic.
mind right now, terrorist attack. That is what it looks like at this point.
Did you hear
this
that?
Is something that you've seen.
She done
on live
knew it
television
was a
just
terrorist
unfolding.
attack.
There are 110 stories in this building.
I
Many
can't
employees in
believe
this
it.
building at this hour. The first plane that went through, again, a twin-engine plane is what we're being told, 727, 737.
Now,
We don't know
Roger?
what else just crashed into the second twin tower.
What
The
is this
area,
here
I'm
woman
sure right now
doing
is
reporting the
flooded with
news
all
when she's
kinds
a
of
bona
emergency
fide
crews,
psychic
people
like
being
that?
evacuated from these buildings. Haven't seen anything like this ever before develop on live television in New York.
Lynn, an unbelievable
I
sight. We
just
saw
can't
Tower 1,
understand
a
it.
plane allegedly crashing, obviously crashing into Tower 1. And just moments ago, we saw another plane crashing into Tower 2. You can see
Man.
that it is on fire.
Yes.
Midway
Both-
through the building,
Both
you can see it's
buildings
on
right
fire.
now. Yes.
And you can see the black...
Boy, she
Amazing.
has
I'm
good
speechless
eyes,
at this
too.
moment.
I think anybody watching has to be. Now, we do have Melinda Murphy on the way. We're going to replay
You
this
can
shot
see that
for you. You can see
fire
the second
all the
plane
way
going
from
into
here.
Tower
I
1
can't
right now.
even
Look,
see
if you
it.
take a look, here
And
it
that
comes.
looks like a large twin-engine plane.
crashing right into it.
And it's
Unbelievable
She could even
video
see
right
how
there.
many engines was on the plane.
Speechless, that's right. Now again, there are many people in both of these buildings. Of course, at this point, we do not know the extent of any damage. It is what you're seeing right there. We do not know how many people are left in those buildings and what the casualties might be at this point.
Right now, we are not hearing any immediate word on injuries or fatalities in this disaster, which happened shortly after 9 a.m. All we know is witness accounts saying, and I'm quoting this from the AP, the plane was coming in low, and it looked like it hit at a slight angle.
That's exactly what we just saw with the second plane that crashed in front of our very eyes just a few moments ago.
As you
Man,
can
that
see,
was
large
horrible.
holes are visible in two sides of this 110-story building, one of the landmark Twin Towers. Once again, we're going to go to this replay where we're seeing again.
There it is. You can see the plane coming in on the right. Watch as it veers around.
Veers around and almost intentional.
That it
An
looks
intentional
certainly
approach.
intentional to those of us who are watching. This, we should
Man,
say, is
how did she
restricted
know it was
airspace.
intentional?
No planes are allowed in or near this area, so it would have to be, we would assume, intentional.
And Lynn, we're hearing that this happened.
There it
yes,
is. That's what we just saw happen just a few minutes ago.
Shortly after 9:04, explosion rocks the second World Trade Center tower. As you can see, flames shoot into the sky. Massive explosion on Tower 2.
Right.
As firefighters try to get control of what was happening in Tower 1, you have this happening once again. Intensity, more smoke, more danger. People
There's
obviously
something
scrambling.
else, too.
you can only imagine what's going on inside that building right now. People are scrambling to get down. We remember the last incident in the Twin Towers.
That was in February of 1993 when a car bomb at the World Trade Center in New York City exploded, killing 6 people, injuring
the base.
That was at the base, injuring thousands, causing extensive damage. The FBI arrested 4 radical Muslims who were convicted in 1994. And
now we have this, what you see before your very eyes right here. One plane crashing just after 8 o'clock, another crashing just a few minutes ago in front of our cameras live. And we're going to show that to you one more time, and we do have Melinda Murphy on the way to this, what appears to be a tragedy, and it appears to be a terrorist act at this point from what we can see.
We're going to go to the replay once again.
She already knew it was
we're going to get to that replay. But Lynn, you remember the World Trade Center bombing back in 1993, and as a result of that, there was a lot of
caution. But caution on the ground, I might say. There's very little you can do to protect a building like this from the air, other than to restrict airplanes from going in and out of the area, which is the law. Well, but obviously
billions of dollars with one of them bar psychic hotlines.
Stepped up ground patrol. There were lots of roadblocks that were put in. There was a lot of restricted air area on the ground.
Heck, I'd call
once again, we're seeing what's happening here. Are we going to go to this replay?
Here we are.
Okay.
Here you're seeing the second plane coming into focus right there. It is rounding, here it is, rounding the building, rounding the first tower, which had been struck by a plane just about 20 minutes, a half an hour before, and there it hits the other tower.
And that was shortly after 9:04 this morning when the explosion rocked the second World Trade Center tower. We are also hearing reports in Brooklyn
I know you got some book learning, so
nature of this,
maybe you could help me out with this here problem.
In Brooklyn, once again, we are back live.
This is what you're seeing right now. This is the aftermath. This is the chopper, Chopper 11. Melinda Murphy's up there with Chet, who's taking the photographs right now, and you can see the intense billowing there. You can see the aftermath of what we believe are two, and we're going to say this, 2 possible terrorist planes attacking the World Trade Center.
See, there she said it again.
We do not know the extent of any injuries.
2 terrorist
we do assume that
planes.
there are people inside both of those towers. This is the business hour. This is the second time that this particular building has been attacked.
She could even
is Melinda from Air
tell
11
me
available?
when the next
We will not available at this moment.
You are seeing her pictures right now, and we'll hear her,
Well, I could grow lots of corn and make lots of corn squeezing.
You're looking at this gaping hole. You're looking at a building that has been an icon.
I sure hope you can help me with this problem, because I just can't figure it out.
Target now, as we said.
Target in 1993.
This is Billy Bob signing off.
Exactly.
Bye.